Hello everyone, my name is Cesar from Wirestream, and today I am here in Glendale, California, and we're going to be doing a doorbell today here. It's only going to be one door as a demo unit, as we're going to be doing the rest of the buildings. But before we start on that, the rest of the building, we're going to install it at one of the units, so that way one of the users can get a feel how the system works, and how the app works and everything. So from then on, he'll be familiar with the usage of that app, and then we can deploy the rest of the building. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you the equipment that we're going to be using, and this is a Comelit product. It's a VISTO Wi-Fi device. It only requires Wi-Fi. It's going to be working with the existing app that they already use, the Comelit app, because they already have a directory here. So this is going to work well because they already have the directory app, and all the users or the residents have to do it's just add the Wi-Fi device or the Comelit VISTO device. So let me show you the product right here. We're gonna unbox it right now. Okay, again, this would be the VISTO unit right here that we're gonna install, and this is the VISTO Wi-Fi version, which means we are going to be utilizing the power directly from the current transformer. So all we need to do is take out the existing unit that's there, or the existing doorbell. So let me go ahead and unbox this. Again, it's always not great that I don't get to do this in the office, as we're doing it here on the field today, right now, as we're going to install it. I just picked it up. So this is how the unit itself looks. So very, very small. This is about the size, just a little bit smaller than my phone. Again, people are going to press the button right here, and then they're going to hit the camera from the back. Let me see if we can open this up. Let me go ahead and use the Allen wrench to open this up, and there it is. So we're going to be connecting our wires right here, and here is our this could be used again with the full directory. We have our common, normally open, and then we have our negative and positive. We're going to be connecting those right here on the board. From here, we're going to also scan this device to add that to the unit. What I normally do, I take a picture of this so that way I can easily add it. So let me go ahead and put that back. This part right here is not listed on what it's used for, but when calling tech support, it is for an external power supply. So we have our mounting screws right here, which are very small. This is going to go on a concrete wall. Again, this is the well, they have a specific number, which is the VS8111, but in reality, this is the name that we go by, the VISTO Wi-Fi right here. I'm going to put everything back in the box, and now let's move on to getting the doorbell installed. And again, this is a demo unit. I'm going to be briefly recording everything as I'm doing it, as this unit is occupied. But you'll get an idea as we remove the old doorbell and install the new one. I am here at the unit now, and this is the existing doorbell. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and pull it back and remove it. There is a conduit inside that I'm going to have to cut down. I'll show that in the next process as I continue to record this. Before removing the old doorbell, I always like to test to make sure what voltage we have coming in, making sure that the doorbell actually works. So what I did here, I was testing the voltage, and then I pressed the button a couple times so that I can hear that the doorbell is actually working. Otherwise, if we connect a new one and it doesn't work, we don't know if it's because something that we did, or something that it's just not working. So testing it prior to installing a new one, it's a great idea. Make sure you do that. In my case, as I was testing here, I was getting around 21 volts. You will see at the end that that voltage does not work for this device. Once I have tested voltage, the next step is to remove the existing doorbell. And I'm doing that carefully. So every time the wires touch, we're going to hear the chime on the inside ring. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just remove the wires carefully. And I'm going to tape the wires so they don't continue to cross each other or to short out. Now that I have tape on the wire, the next step is to cut down the conduit so that way the doorbell will be flush to the wall. Once I have removed the extra conduit that was there, I was ready to install the doorbell. At this point, I'm now connecting the wires and doing the testing. As soon as I connected the wires, I could hear the doorbell or the chime go off once, but from then on, it was making a humming noise. At this point is when I reach out to tech support. The instructions don't tell you what the voltage required is, but it does say that it does work with the existing transformers that's already there. At this point, we find out that the transformer that's there does not have the required voltage. Okay, so I'm back. I'm back to the house now. I didn't get a chance to do a follow up due to the customer was at home, and I did not get a chance to stop. But I did not get to finish the installation of the Comelit VISTO here, the Wi-Fi version. And the reason why I didn't get to finish it, it was because the voltage that we had out of the transformer there, it was 21 volts. And according to support, it requires 33 volts, and I didn't have an external power supply. So again, this was the demo unit that we were installing for the customer. This is why we also do a demo, so we can make sure that once we deploy the entire building, we know what to expect. So the two options here for the client are going to be: one, we change the transformer in the back to a 33 or a higher voltage, or we put an external power supply. That's something that we're going to have the conversation with the customer, so that way every unit in that building can have a Comelit VISTO here. All right, more to come. We'll do a second video once we get back out there and a decision has been made how we're going to do the installation.